What if I told you, you are not missing targets because you're bad. You are missing because you were taught wrong. Not just slightly wrong, completely wrong system. You were told, follow the clay, add lead, swing faster. But here's the brutal truth. None of that works consistently. That's why you hit 1, miss 2, hit 3, then suddenly collapse. That's not lack of talent. That's lack of system. And this is exactly what Todd Bender fixed. He didn't just become one of the greatest skeet shooters in history. He became dangerous because he understands how shooting actually works, and more importantly, how to teach it. Even his students say his biggest strength is he explains what he sees in a way you can understand and use. That's the difference. Not talent, not luck, understanding. And today, I'm going to break down the real Todd Bender system. So you don't just shoot, you control every shot. Rule 1, shooting is not reaction, it is control. The biggest lie in clay shooting, just react to the target. This is exactly why most shooters stay average forever. Because reaction equals late. Late equals panic. Panic equals miss Todd. Bender's first rule is simple. You must control the shot before it happens. Every shot is built like a system. Setup, visual connection, movement, execution. If one part breaks, everything collapses. Most shooters try to fix mistakes after missing. Todd Bender teaches, fix the system before the shot. That's why top shooters don't look fast. They look effortless, because nothing is random. Everything is pre-built. And once you understand this, you stop reacting, you start controlling. That's when your scores change forever. Rule 2, eye on target is not a tip, it is the foundation. You've heard it before. Keep your eye on the target, but you never understood why. Todd Bender built his entire system around this. Head on the gun, eye on the target. This is not advice. This is the foundation of all shotgun shooting. Here's what most shooters do wrong. Look at the bead shift focus mid-shot. Lose visual connection. And the moment your eyes break, your brain loses data. Speed, direction, angle, distance. All gone. But when your eyes stay locked, your brain calculates automatically. Your body moves correctly. Your timing becomes natural. Todd doesn't teach aiming. He teaches seeing. Because when you see correctly, you don't need to think. And when you stop thinking, you start hitting. Rule 3, your setup decides your result before you shoot. This is where most shooters lose the game. Before the clay even appears. Yes, before the shot. Todd Bender puts massive focus on this. Foot position, hold point, body alignment. Why? Because your body controls the gun. Your feet control your body. If your setup is wrong, you can't move smoothly. You force the gun. You lose timing. Research shows the gun should be moved by the body, not just arms. Upper body shooting creates inconsistency. That's why beginners struggle. They try to shoot with their hands. Todd Bender teaches, shoot with your body. And here's the game changer. Your hold point controls everything. If it's too close, you rush. If it's too far, you hesitate. But when it's perfect, movement becomes natural. Lead happens automatically. Shot becomes effortless. This is not guesswork. This is engineered shooting. And this is where professionals separate themselves from average shooters. Rule 4, stop chasing the target. This is the biggest mistake in clay shooting, chasing most shooters. Clay appears, they panic, they chase, and try to catch it. Todd Bender completely rejects this idea. He teaches something called matching gun speed with target speed. This changes everything. Instead of chasing, you move with the target. You stay balanced. You stay in control. This creates something powerful. Connection, not panic, not speed, connection. And now we come to the most important skill Todd teaches. Sustained lead. This is his signature system. You get ahead of the target. You stay ahead. You never let the target beat you. Todd explains it clearly. A target should never get closer than your lead distance. This means you are always in control. You decide where to break the clay. You eliminate last-second panic. Most shooters wait till the last moment. Todd Bender controls the target from the beginning. That's why his method is consistent. Because nothing is left for the end. Rule 5, execution is not timing, it is trust. Now we reach the final level, pulling the trigger. Most shooters think this is about timing. Wrong, it's about trust. Because here's the truth. If your system is correct, the shot will happen naturally. Todd Bender doesn't teach, shoot now. He teaches, build the shot correctly and let it happen. That means eyes locked, movement connected, lead established, then smooth execution. No rush, no hesitation, no forcing. And here's the result. Consistency. Because consistency doesn't come from effort. It comes from repeatable process. Even experienced shooters say, once you break the first target correctly, everything else becomes easier. That's the power of proper execution. Not speed, not aggression. Control plus trust. And that's where real confidence is built. Final thoughts. Why Todd Bender's system works. Most methods fail because they focus on tricks, guessing, shortcuts. Todd Bender's system works because it builds vision, structure, movement, understanding, and most importantly, control. That's why people say, working with Todd was the best money I ever spent on shooting. Because he doesn't just improve your shooting. He rewires how you think about shooting. And once that happens, you stop missing randomly. You stop guessing. You start dominating targets. This is not a technique. This is a system. And once you learn it, clay shooting becomes predictable. If this changed how you see shooting, like the video, subscribe for real shooting education. And answer this honestly in the comments. Do you chase the target or control it? Because that answer defines your entire shooting level. Stay focused, stay controlled, and start breaking targets like a pro. Let me ask you something real quick. How many times have you watched shooting videos, felt like you learned something, and then forgot to subscribe? Yeah, most people do that. And then next time you struggle on the range, you don't even know where to come back. So here's the deal. If you actually want to improve your shooting, not just watch videos, then this channel is built for you. No random tips, no confusing theories, just real systems that help you hit more targets. Take 1 second and like the video. Hit subscribe, because that one click, it tells me you want more of this. And it tells YouTube to actually show you the next lesson, instead of random useless content. And I'll be honest with you, most people watch, but only a small percentage actually subscribe. The ones who do, they're the ones who improve. Also, I don't just post and disappear. If something in this video helps you, or if something doesn't make sense, drop a comment. I read everything, and I use your feedback to make each video sharper, clearer, and more useful. So don't just watch, be part of the process.